After the funeral, Claire sat alone in her mother's quiet kitchen. Everything still smelled like cinnamon and old stories, the kind of place that always felt warm, even when life was cold. She reached for a cup, and as she opened the bottom drawer, something caught her eye: a bundle of letters, tied together with a fading red ribbon. They were addressed to me, in her mother's handwriting. Curious, Claire untied the ribbon and began to read the top letter. "Today was hard. I burned dinner, broke a plate, and cried over laundry, but I made it through, and that's enough." Claire blinked. Her mother had never been one to show weakness, but here in ink was a woman fighting silent battles. Each letter captured a different moment. Some were heavy with disappointment. Others were full of hope. One read, "I used to think happiness came when everything was perfect, but now I know it's in the little things: a warm bath, a shared laugh, the smell of fresh bread." Claire kept reading. She found pages written after long days, entries about heartbreak, forgiveness, and dreams that never got off the ground. But there was also growth, quiet, gentle growth. One note simply said, "I finally stopped apologizing for not being okay every day. Healing isn't pretty, but it's real." And another, "I danced in the kitchen alone today. No music, just joy." Claire felt something shift inside her. These weren't just letters, they were lessons. Evidence that her mother, who she thought was always calm and collected, had once stood in the same emotional storms, and still chose light. Claire clutched the bundle to her chest. For years, she'd carried so much pressure to be perfect, to have it all figured out. But these letters showed her something else. That falling apart didn't mean failing. That strength wasn't about never breaking. It was about what you do after. Claire carefully placed the letters back in the drawer, but something in her stayed open. That night she brewed some tea, stepped out onto the porch, and for the first time in a long while, just breathed. She didn't have all the answers, and maybe she never would. But now, she had a roadmap, not of destinations, but of presence, of resilience, of finding joy in the mess. And like her mother, Claire was ready to start writing her own letters to tomorrow.